In the quiet village of Edamalakudi, nestled among the lush greenery of Kerala, stood a small but determined school called Jyotirmaya Blind School. It wasn't grand, but within its walls, hope and resilience thrived. The school was run by Meera teacher, whose journey into teaching the visually impaired had been deeply personal. Her husband Ravi had lost his vision as a teenager due to an illness. Yet, Ravi's determination to live fully had taught Meera a powerful lesson. For us, fingers are our eyes, Ravi often said. They help us feel and understand the world. This simple truth became the foundation of Meera's teaching philosophy. Meera's classroom was filled with children whose fingers were their tools to see. From tracing the delicate veins of a leaf to understanding the shape of a flower, their sense of touch brought the world alive. But one of the most challenging tasks was learning to read and write. The children, like the 10-year-old Manu, often found Braille daunting. Teacher Manu sighed one day, running his small fingers over the raised dots. Sometimes the words feel like puzzles my fingers cannot solve. Hearing his frustration, Meera decided to tell her students a story. Do you know, Meera began, that Braille was created by someone who was blind just like you? The children sat up eagerly. His name was Louis Braille, and he lived in France almost 200 years ago. When Louis was just 3 years old, he had an accident that made him blind. Back then, there were no proper tools for the blind people to read. But Louis was very curious and smart. He did not give up. When he was older, he learned about a code called night writing, which was used by the soldiers to read messages in the dark without lighting a lamp. Inspired by this, Louis invented Braille. He created patterns of raised dots that people could feel with their fingers and understand. Louis was only 15 years old when he perfected the Braille system. Imagine that. A teenager like you created something that changed the lives of millions of people all around the world. Manu's eyes widened. So, teacher, Louis was like us? Yes, Manu, Meera said. He understood the power of the fingers to see. That is why he gave the world this amazing gift. While Braille had transformed the lives of many, teaching it to the children like Manu and his classmate Ammu was still a slow and challenging process. The books were large and heavy, and learning the intricate patterns of dots took years of practice. One day, a team from Inclusis.org, an organization in Kochi dedicated to empowering the differently disabled, visited the school with a special gift, Braillume, a revolutionary tool designed to make reading and learning Braille very easy. The device was very sleek, portable, and easy and simple to use. Meera was skeptical at first, but when she demonstrated it to the class, the results were astonishing. Braillume could convert the Braille text into audio in real time, allowing the children to both feel the dots and hear the words. Manu was the first to try. As his fingers raised the raised dots, Braillume's voice spoke the words aloud. Teacher, Manu exclaimed with excitement. It is like the dots are talking to me. For the 12-year-old Ammu, who had spent countless nights practicing Braille under her fingers ached, Braillume was nothing short of a miracle. Now I can learn so much faster, she said with a smile. The classroom transformed overnight. Learning Braille, once a slow and tedious process, became an exciting activity. Braillume wasn't just a tool. It was a bridge between children's fingers and the stories waiting to be discovered. News of the success at Jyotirmaya Blind School spread to other villages, inspiring more schools to adopt Braillume. Inclusives.org worked tirelessly to ensure that the visually impaired children across Kerala had access to this life-changing device. Manu now dreams of becoming a teacher inspired by both Louis Braille and Meera. Ammu, on the other hand, wants to write her own books so others can read them like her. As we reflect on their journey, we are reminded of the resilience and the creativity of the visually impaired community. Louis Braille's invention taught us that fingers can be eyes, and tools like Braillume show us how technology can make those eyes even sharper. Let us all join hands to create a world where every child, regardless of their abilities, has the tools to dream, learn, and succeed.